pause with the vlogs, but here is the Q&A I promised you guys I was going to do and didn't do it. I have just been flat out with work. It's not even been interesting stuff that I could have vlogged for you guys to see. It's literally just been boring work stuff. But here I am. I have got your guys' questions. Thank you so much to everyone that sent questions through to my Instagram. I have got a few questions, so I will answer these questions kind of quickly because Arlo was sleeping and I meant to be working. I really wanted to get this done for you guys. What are the ages of your children? Okay, so we have Braxton. He is the oldest. He is 7. Then we have Lincoln. He is 5.5, so he's actually almost 6. Grayson is 3. He will be 4 in May. And then Arlo is 1 and he'll be 2 in March. Are you sad you have all boys? I actually surprisingly get asked this question a lot, and my answer is no. I am not sad at all that I have all boys. I love being a boy mum, and to be fair, I don't know any different. No, I'm not sad I have all boys. They are awesome. It is loud, it is chaotic, but it's good fun. What ovulation sticks do you use? So I did do a video on this full thing. I showed you guys exactly what I did. I can't remember if I showed you what I used. I'm pretty sure I did, but very quickly. I use these. So I just ordered some cheap sticks. I got these off Trade Me and it was like 50 of them for $12 or something. So I use these because I start testing so early in the month. I start testing from cycle day 12 and I will test with these until they start getting darker, and then I eventually am using 3 a day. So I prefer to use the cheap ones until I'm where I feel like I'm close to ovulation, and then I go to the expensive ones. Which are these? And you can order these online or get them from a pharmacy. I got mine from a pharmacy. They're a little bit more expensive. Sorry, there's a tractor going past. Yes, I live in the suburbs and there's a tractor going past. And I've lost my train of thought. That was rude. I think I was saying that's why I use the cheap ones, because the expensive ones, you get 10 in a pack and it's not really something you want to waste when you're trying for a baby because it is expensive. I think it's about $50 to buy the kit. And I think I end up using about 3 a month, maybe 4 a month in total. But if you want to know more about what I do, go ahead and watch that video. I'm pretty sure it was called HCG and ovulation testing. Will you try again for another baby? Yes, we will. It's something we know we want, so yes, I believe we will try again for another baby. Will you be sad if your next baby is a boy after losing Paige? Again, I've been asked this question a couple of times, and it's actually been a worry of a few people that I will get pregnant with another boy and resent it, maybe? I'm not sure. The answer to that question for me is no, I will not be sad. It may be hard for some people to understand looking in and seeing a mother of all boys and then obviously has a girl and loses the girl. So naturally you would assume I want a girl and would be sad with anything else. Wrong. Very, very, very wrong. When you lose a child, a baby, a pregnancy, have a miscarriage, it changes the way you think. I was devastated to find out that Paige was a girl, but now a few months on, I'm happy to know she was a girl and that I did have a girl and that I have my little Paige, I have my necklace for Paige, I have my teddy for Paige. Like, she is, I still think about her every single day. But if we have another baby and it turned out to be a boy, I would not be sad, I would not be upset, because right now the end goal for me is a healthy baby in my arms that I can take home. It's not a gender thing. That's not why we're trying for a baby. I will be very happy with whatever I get. Obviously, if I had another girl, I would be over the moon. I would be over the moon thrilled. But if I have another little boy, I will be over the moon thrilled as well. As long as whatever the baby is healthy and happy and comes home with me, that is all I want. How many kids do you want? If you'd asked me this question 8 years ago, I would have said none. I didn't want any kids. That was not on my to-do list at all. And then I had Braxton and I felt like I found my calling and it was just the best job in the world being a mother. So currently, obviously, I have 4. I would keep having kids forever if I could. I love babies. I don't love being pregnant, but I love what my body can do. You want 5. 5 is where it will end. What was the hardest part about having a miscarriage? This is actually quite a difficult question to answer because I don't think there was just one hard part. Mentally was a huge thing for me, and I would say one of the hardest parts about it was actually people's comments. That was definitely a huge struggle for me. And physical pain, especially with Paige's miscarriage, the physical pain was really hard. And probably third is the empty feeling you're left with. Yeah, I would say there was not one hard thing. There was quite a few hard things when it came to having a miscarriage. Out of all your miscarriages, what one had the hardest recovery? For sure, Paige's, because I was further along with her. The first ones were more hard mentally than physically. They were really just like a heavy period, a little bit clotty, still some pain, but nothing compared to what Paige's were. So the first ones were the hardest thing recovery-wise was the mental side of it for me. Paige's one was by far my hardest recovery because you go through labor. So you have the contractions, you birth the baby, you birth the placenta, and then you have the same as what you have after you've had a full-term live child, and you have all the afterbirth and the clots and everything come out. It is exactly the same thing. You have a lot come out, a lot more than what I expected, and then still end up having to have surgery because I had retained stuff. So yeah, definitely Paige's one was definitely the hardest recovery. Is it hard having 4 kids? Again, I get asked this question a lot, and I think I look at it quite different. In my eyes, you do the same with 4 children or 3 children or 2 children as you do with one child, sorry. It's just slightly different. But it's exactly the same as you have to get up to make 1 kid breakfast, you get up and make 4 kids breakfast. There's just extra bowls and it takes a little bit longer, a little bit extra food. You have to bathe 1 baby, so you have to bathe 4 babies. It's 1 bath, 1 shower, whatever. It takes a little bit longer, uses a little bit of extra water. You have to wash 1 child's clothes. You do the same for 4. There's just extra washing and it takes a little bit longer. Everything the same, except it takes a little bit longer, and yes, it costs a little bit more money. As far as I'm concerned, us personally, it costs more to have a big family, yes, but it's also in the way you do things. If you go to the supermarket and you buy the best brand everything, then yes, your grocery bill is going to be quite high. If you plan to feed your children salmon every night for dinner, which some people can afford, that's fantastic. We personally can't, so we don't do that. We do big meals, lasagnas, cottage pies, the big bulky meals that can go a long way and don't cost the earth. Having 4 kids is loud and it is hard. It is hard, but so is having 1. Nothing huge changes, or I don't feel anything huge changes, because you do all the same thing for 4 kids as you would for 1 kid. It just takes longer and it's noisier, a lot noisier. I wouldn't change it. Do not regret it. Wouldn't change it for the world. Why did Arlo stop breathing as a baby? I did actually say I would make a separate video on this. I can't remember who asked me this question, but you've obviously watched my very, very beginning vlogs when I mentioned it. So if you have seen that vlog, you would have heard me mention that Arlo did stop breathing when he was 9 weeks old. He has got laryngomalacia. I can't quite say it properly, but pretty much it's a floppy airway. So yes, he did stop breathing when he was 9 weeks old. I actually plan on making a vlog about his story. I don't know when, but stay tuned for that one. Do you regret keeping the kids in the current school they are in, and will you move them next year? No regrets at all. We love their school very much. It is about a 25-minute drive each way for me to keep them in that school. But we love the school. The kids have got some awesome little friends there. It's a country school, but it is a very cool school. And no, I have no regrets about keeping them there at all. They love it. I love it. It works for us. No, I do not plan on moving them in the new year. Will you be sending Arlo to daycare? Yes. Because of COVID, this year, I haven't even really thought about putting him in daycare until recently when work picked up and I had to go back to work. I'm also obviously a full-time mother. Arlo is home full-time and Grayson is at daycare 3 days a week, so I also have 2 days with him home plus working around the school hours with the kids. So it's just been a huge adjustment. We're getting there. Exhausted, but we're getting there. Yes, Arlo will be starting daycare next year in February is the plan, when the kids return back to school after the Christmas holidays. Then yeah, we're looking at starting him 2 days a week then. Okay, final question, because I really need to get back to work. Will you be doing Vlogmas? I actually got asked this a couple of times. So we are December 2nd today. So no, I won't be doing Vlogmas. I unfortunately just do not have the time this year to vlog every single day and edit every single day. It just, not with having to start back at work. I do plan on trying to get more videos out through December, but I won't be doing Vlogmas as such. Thank you guys so much for your questions though. I'm sorry if I didn't get through everybody's question. If you have something else you want to know, then feel free to message me again over on Instagram. The other question I did have a couple of times, actually quite a lot of times, was the finished house tour. Everyone wants to see the finished house tour. So I have actually filmed it today, but I have filmed it in real life. I didn't have time to go and clean up everything. So it's filmed exactly what my house looked like at, I think it was like 10 o'clock in the morning. Only thing not added in there is Arlo's bedroom, and that's because it is not completed. It is a work in progress. Grayson has been begging for Arlo to go into his room, so we're in the middle of changing that all up. So his room isn't in there, but I will add in his room at a later point when it is complete. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for watching my video. If you haven't already, please subscribe and leave a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time in my next vlog. Bye guys.